Welcome to another session of Fit the Soul's Culinary Adventure. Today we are at the 13th floor restaurant on MG Road in Bangalore, and we have Chef Krishna here with us. And today we are going to show you how to make the Nagore prawns. And there is a special masala for this. The recipe will be there at the end. So we will be using that masala, but the prep method for that masala will be given to you at the end of the session.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for having us. Thank you for being at the 13th floor. The Nagore Chukka prawns is a simple dish. All it calls for is fresh prawns, medium size. Small to medium is what I would say. The smaller the prawn, the tastier the dish turns out. It takes a simple marination to start it. A little bit of coconut oil that goes into the marination, and a whole little bit of some spices. Now, marinating prawns is a 20-minute affair, not more than that. Just a pinch of turmeric, a good amount of red chili powder. We're using Bianchi chili powder. Now, in case you want to cut the chili down and increase the quantity of black pepper instead, that works as well. A similar amount of coriander to chili. Now, to bind it, we are using roasted Bengal gram powder, or roasted Chana dal powder.
Basil,
but roasted basil. It's well roasted, so you don't get the raw smell. And a fair bit of ginger and garlic paste. Ginger and garlic pasted in equal parts. This forms the basis of our marination. You can just leave it aside for about 20 minutes and that should work. We have some already marinated here. As you can see, it just takes on a little bit of hue from the turmeric. And all we need to do, because the prawns are a little largish, we're going to first pan roast them to start the cooking process. And in the meanwhile, we'll also start making the spice mix that goes into making the Nagore Chukka prawns what it is. So again, a little bit of coconut oil. Now I'm choosing to use coconut oil simply because it adds flavor to the dish. It brings home the spice mix that we've used. Any kind of oil is fine. Any kind of oil will do. Something which is heavier is what I prefer, but if you're more comfortable with using only olive oil, that's fine as well. We're just laying the prawns down on their side. It'll take possibly about 2 minutes on each side for this to be done. And we cut.
Yeah, so he's got this masala. He's just marinated the prawn for 20 minutes. Don't worry about the proportions. All ingredients with their quantities will be there in the recipe at the end. So let's just go with it. So here he is layering all those prawns. My, I can't wait to dig into this. And I'm sure our cameramen and all of us waiting here are saying, can't wait. So he's pan frying it. He's put it on one side, and after 2 minutes he turns it to the other side because we don't want the prawns to overcook. We have been pan frying the prawn for 2 minutes on either side. We finished that, and now we get to the exciting, interesting part. Come on, let's have Chef Krishna talk about it.
Those flavors from that pan over there are very distracting, but we'll try and keep going. A little bit of coconut oil again to start this off. Like I said, coconut oil is ideal. I've also done this in ghee, because there are certain households that only cook in ghee. So we've done a ghee version of it. It works out well. At the end of this recipe, I've also given you options of how we can make this dish. If not in prawn, then either in green jackfruit, green banana, green plantain, or even in bite-sized pieces of arbi called kesia. So
you have a vegetarian and a non-vegetarian option. You know, I have a feeling Chef Krishna was a Malayali in his last thought. He just loves coconut oil and he loves prawns. So I'm sure he must have been a Malayali. I think that's why he loves ebony and 13th floor also. It was owned by Malayalis.
Well, I'm partial to Kerala food, whereas this is, Nagore is so much an amalgamation of Tamil and Malayali style of cooking, Kerala style of cooking. I really admire your eye for noticing that. The food in Nagore and in that part is very much an amalgamation of Kerala and Tamil Nadu styles.
Where is Nagore? Sorry.
Nagore is on the eastern coast.
Okay.
It's about somewhere in between Pondicherry and Madurai.
Okay.
And it's famous for its dargah, of course. And this dargah is that famous because it kind of attracts as many Hindus as it does Muslims. It's one of those great stories of the secular part of India. In fact, a lot of the monuments at the dargah were built by Hindu kings. The dargah itself was constructed during the time of a Maratha king who ruled in those parts for a short while.
Okay, so he's put in onions into the coconut oil, and then he put a little bit of ginger, chopped ginger, and green chilies.
I'm sorry, I should have measured that a little better.
That's it.
About a teaspoon is what I put in, about 3/4 of a teaspoon of that. I'm putting a little of the curry leaves now. I will come back to the curry leaves a little later, just to give it a little flavor. We're allowing we want the onions to caramelize well without browning too fast. So I'm going to lower the flame a bit just to allow that to happen. And we're also going to be adding a little bit of dry spices.
This is our magical special spice.
This is got all the
Nagore
dry
spice.
spices that are listed in
This
the
is
recipe,
the Nagore
as long
spice.
as the Nagore spice mix. It's a very versatile spice mix, and I'll tell you at the end of this cooking segment as to how we can use it in kurmas and curries. But yes, I'm going to put a little bit of that. I'm going to be a little generous with that. I'm not adding any other spices because there's pretty much everything in this, as well as in the marinade. I'm going to let in a little bit of water so that it doesn't catch. Thanks for helping me out, man.
No problem. I love cooking. Yeah, so into the coconut oil, he put in a little bit of sliced onions and chopped ginger, chopped green chili, and a little bit of curry leaves, and then he put a magical masala. And after the magical masala, he's just added a little bit of water, and we're just letting it all saute and just sort of just get absorbed.
The raw smell just needs to, all of us should catch in the back of it.
Aroma is so special right now. It's just unbelievable. No wonder the dish is so magical.
We're just going to step away for a moment and get the prawns going. The prawns are beautifully done.
Oh, wow, just going to show you. See, the prawns have now just been shallow fried, pan fried for 2 minutes each side. So it's not too brown, it's not overly cooked.
Just to sear them almost and to give them a little bit of a bite, a little crispy bite. And that's it.
That's it. There we are. And he's going to saute it. And guess who's going to tuck into it?
All this needs is three ingredients now.
Yeah.
We're going to be putting in a pinch of sugar.
Uh-huh.
The sugar is just to bring out the sweetness of the onion a little more, and also possibly tone down the chili that is there. We're going to put a little more curry leaves in this, just to bring it out a bit. Lots of coriander.
So don't worry about the proportions. As always, with the soul, we'll send it to you.
Quite a bit of coriander. We've not salted either the prawns in the marinade or in the masala, but the prawns tend to be a little salty themselves. So I'm just putting a pinch of prawn there.
Salted. That's very interesting. So he didn't add salt till now. He marinated it, he cooked it, he sauteed it, and he sauteed all of this, and there was no salt. Amazing. And now he's added the salt and lime.
Juice of about half a lime.
Wow,
And that's it. That's all we are.
That was very, very
And
interesting.
Madam is well dressed with a pink, so I'm not going to try any stunts of tossing it. I don't
No,
want
I
to.
will move if you want to toss it.
No, but we are okay. I
I
think we are
wore
okay.
this pink because I wasn't cooking. Normally I'm cooking, so I have to be sure that my clothes don't get stained with the masala.
That's why I wear black.
Yeah.
A lot of my accidents don't show on my dress.
Yeah. So
And that's it. We are
so
done.
well. We're done. Look at it, folks. And now what are we going to do? We're going to plate it. We're going to plate it, and then somebody is going to tuck into it. Let's look at it. My.
Little bit of lime
Look
if
at this.
If you
Look
like
at this. Look at this. Just look at it and look at the way the masala is on it. Wow. Look at this. And then wow. Look at this. Mm. Very hot. Very nice. Not too spicy, but all the flavors are just jumping out at me. Wow, this is too good. So for all of those who are too lazy to make this, just hop in here to the 13th floor and it will be there for you. And the other thing is that our Krishna has offered to give us a few packets of this magical masala, Nagore Masala. So the first 10 of you who contact me, who get in touch with me, I'd be happy to share the masala with you. But I don't have too many packets and I don't think they sell it. I'm trying to tell him to sell it in little packets so that people can just come and say, "Fit the soul, can we have a packet?" And then, they can buy it off you. But I don't know, I'm still trying to convince him. Let's hope we have some success. But at least for the first 10 people, just get in touch with me. I'm happy to share it with you. Thank you, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. So here is our prawn Nagore masala. Look at this. Look at this. Just look at that piece. Wow. Just look at the texture. Look how the masala's on it. Look at all of this. Wow. Thank you. That was such an awesome recipe. Now, can we also see what there is in... So this is our Nagore prawn. Wow. How good does this look? Amazing. Thank you, Krishna, for this. It's really lovely. And what has Krishna offered me with that? Sinner. And I said, sinner? He said, it's a sinner with a C. I thought, oh, wow. I didn't know about a sinner with a C.
A C-grade sinner.
Maybe, yeah, C-grade sinner. Okay. So that is worse than an A-grade or a B-grade. Okay. So what is a sinner with a C? It is a gin-based cocktail with orange juice as the main medium and many other citrus flavors, and topped with pomegranate and mint. Wow. This really looks sinful.
And it has a cinnamon emulsion in it.
Cinnamon emulsion in it. Now, if I pretend I'm going to drink this, if I start drinking it, you all will know this is a fake drink because you all know I don't drink. So I shan't drink it, but I should just tell you, this is one of their new cocktails. And 13th floor is known for their superb cocktails. What's the other one that I love?
The rosemary G&T.
No, the lavender.
Oh, the lavender paloma.
The lavender paloma. Wow, that's an awesome one too. See, for sinner is nice, but the lavender paloma, it's like a feast for the eyes.
Walk through lavender fields.
Yeah, walk through lavender fields. Truly that. So this is what it is. So visit Ebony for more. Thank you. Thank you.